Thanks for tuning in, everybody. This is Scarecrow with DeathKrew812 RC. About to go through my shocks on this fire team. It's a 6S fire team. It's been repurposed for 8S. Just need to figure out the battery box, and then we can run it in 8S. Everything else is set up. So basically, we've got Vidavon bulkheads front and rear, metal bulkheads. We got M2C shock towers front and rear. We've got M2C shock tower support bracket in the rear. We've got M2C top plate and top plate mount. We got the Basher Queen center support carbon fiber tower to tower support bracket. We got a Max 6 ESC with a 4990 combo G2, a Bluetooth censored 1650 kV motor. It's got M2C front rear A and B blocks. We got hinge pins from M2C and the lower control arms. Upper control arms have a metal FU brand, whatever the hell brand that is. It's initialed F and U. Come from China probably. Well, it's got metal hinge pin retainer for the upper control arm as well, so shouldn't have any more problems out of that. I can keep the bolts tight. But what else? We got a 5-channel receiver, transceiver, DX5 rugged, Basher Queen rear mud guards. They're all A'd up now though. Carbon fiber. What else? We got the M2C adapter plate, M2C chassis. We got a metal steering saver with M2C's Ackerman bar. M2C motor support underneath the 4990. We've got upgraded the rear servo on the e-brake from the steering servo. I took the steering servo out, put a monster brushless servo in there, and put the front servo where the rear servo was at because the rear burned up on me a few days ago. So we took care of that. I guess we're gonna get to it. I'm gonna clean up these shocks a little bit and take them out and check the fluids because they've been leaking a little. So I just want to top them off a bit. Alrighty, let me grab some tools. Alright. Oh, Jesus. That was an adventure trying to find that freaking Easy Red from Snap-on. I think it's a lifesaver for stuff like this. The car's gonna collapse on me. Before I do that, let me get something behind it. This thing's filthy. RC guy, best friend. Baby wipes. Baby wipes are phenomenal at cleaning this stuff. Keeping it neat is important to some degree because you don't want rusty screws, you don't want seized up parts, and you don't want the debris to damage your bearings. and things of that nature. So it's good to keep your shit clean. My hair's small. Great. I can't remember which one. Yeah. Big one. The big one. I'm running 90 weight in these, and this one's full to the brim, so it's filthy though. Fluid is really dirty. Let's hope that's a good sign. Let's hope that they're all pretty much filled. Putting this one back together now. Just lift up on the chassis, push down on this. Should have bled those out a little bit. Yeah, I should open up the bleeders and get some of that compressed air out. But let's tighten these until I can barely move this top cap. Alright, we'll check this one as well. The wrench is about too big for that. So I could use something like this. Completely full. Well, both of those floods were completely full. 90 weight. Team Factory. Shock fluid. So I'm not sure why I'm experiencing so much bouncing with these VRS shocks. Not terrible, but more than I'd like. Upon landing, it kind of bounces up a little bit, and it caused the front of the car to kind of pull a wheelie there for a while after you land. So that's always fun, but not always ideal. Alright, now we're just checking the last rear shocks. The last of the shocks, the rear. So let's see here. What size was that? I think this. Yeah. Move my box. Oops, I removed my box. The box back underneath the rear of the car so it doesn't fall so far. I'm gonna take this out. These shocks are filthy. So I'm gonna clean them up a bit before I open them, just to avoid contaminating the fluid that's already contaminated. Like the dirt ain't drying, and other crap. adjustable wrench. It's a pretty good size adjustable wrench for this. I'm sure there's a smaller one out there, but I have yet to find one. So I'll just unscrew the top of the cap. Pretty full. I'm not even going to check the last one just because all three of the others were full. So I'm pretty sure this last one's going to be full as well. But, the top to that shotgun. There she is. Grimy. Everything's so grimy. Just gonna clean up where the shock mounts too a little bit. Putting the nut back on the shock support standoff there. Alright. I said I like to go until I feel a little bit of resistance, and then make sure these rotate a bit. They're a little loose. You can still spin them, you know, to where they're pretty much tight, but you can still turn them. That's about how I like to have mine. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and remove the last shock. I'm not going to open this one, but I am going to clean the top of the cap. It's filthy. And these caps are not cheap. Just like anything good. Costs money. A good metal shock cap, it's gonna cost you. See if I can avoid misplacing anything this time. Like I said, baby wipes, they're like a mechanic's best friend when it comes to these kind of cars. They are seriously your best friend, because you can clean up your car super easy. And you don't have to waste rag after rag. Just use your baby wipe. Goes a long ways. Toss it. Not great for landfill, I'm sure. They are biodegradable, I believe, so just takes time. Time has a way of curing little things. She's back under her own weight. Box back. Yeah, that was a strange. I'm nifty. That's that. Checking your fluids on the ZRS shocks. Bladderless. Super easy. Don't have to do it with the bladders on top, popping in and out. You can just take the caps off, put the caps back on, adjust your bleeder screw if you want to do that, and you're good to go. For me, I kind of like the extra pressure it gives. It lasts a little while until the extra pressure wears out, but I'm going to cycle these a few times just to see how we're doing here. Feels pretty good. Still got a lot of rebound, but not so much that I'm bouncing all over the planet. A lot of dampening there. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Y'all have a good night. Peace out. It's a Fireteam 6S, but it's been rebuilt to accept 8S. We have a 6S in there right now, but it's got Vidavon bulkheads, front and rear, metal bulkheads. We've also got M2C shock towers, front and rear, the aluminum ones. We got M2C A and B blocks with hinge pins, M2C's hinge pins for the lower control arms. The upper control arms, I have a, not sure what brand it is. It says FU on it, but it's a metal. It's a metal upper hinge pin, upper control arm hinge pin retainer. It goes underneath the top plate. I got M2C's top plate. I had Basher Queen's top plate in there, but I drilled a hole in it. Kind of messed things up a little bit, and now I switched over to M2C's. But I think the Basher Queen was a bit thicker, or maybe I have that backwards. I can't remember for sure, but we got the Basher Queen tire-to-tire support bracket, M2C's front-to-center brace. We also have M2C's rear-to-center brace. We have a Mach 6 ESC G2 with a 4990 1650 kV motor. We've got a set of fans. They're pretty quick. Just quite a bit of air. They're loud as shit though. Got a Monster servo, brushless. Pretty quick. Pretty happy with it so far. It's lived a long time. M2Cs, Max 6 ESC, carbon fiber adapter plate, M2C aluminum chassis, Basher Queen rear mud guards, carbon fiber, M2C's bladderless CRS shocks, shock caps, pistons. What else do we got here? I upgraded the transceiver receiver. We got a 5-channel receiver in there with the Spectrum DX5 rugged receiver remote. So transceiver. So we've also got the Proline belted tires. I can't remember which ones they were. The MTs. I can't remember exactly which ones, but they're really nice. I like the tires a lot. They don't balloon out much though. But I get okay air control. I'm not getting much backflip out of it, but I can get it to do 3/4 of a backflip, but I can't get it to land one quite yet. But I haven't got enough air to really, with this rig, to fucking see if I can really land a backflip. You know what I mean? I almost got to do a standing backflip the other day, but I'm not really geared right for that. I really need to throw on like a 20 or a 22 tooth pinion. I'm just running an 18. We also have Vidavon hubs, front and rear. Rear CVDs, no, front CVDs from Vidavon. Rear, just the regular dog bones from the Arma car. But I'm going to be upgrading those eventually too. We also have M2Cs, 8x32mm hub adapters for the Proline wheels. Got a little bit of slop in that wheel. The rest of them are pretty tight. Just the rear. Rear's got a little bit of slop in it. I need to fix that. But yeah, she's a pretty sweet little rig, man. We also got these little metal mud guards on the sides, and rock sliders or whatever you want to call them. And then we got a metal steering steer, servo steer. That's new, I just put that in. MTC drive shafts, front and rear. Yeah, that's pretty much it, man. That's just it. Yeah, if y'all have any other questions about the car, I guess if I hadn't covered everything already, then hit me up, see what's up in the comments, and I'll try to get to you and reply. Thanks so much for watching. Peace out.